Offshore Asset Protection Explained. Safeguard your wealth with confidence. Learn how offshore asset protection can shield your assets legally while avoiding risks of government conspiracy and untrue allegations. Offshore Asset Protection, what you need to know. Hey, I've been meaning to share something pretty interesting with you. It's about offshore asset protection. I know the phrase sounds a little intimidating or even a bit shady, but honestly, it's a totally legit strategy that a lot of people use to safeguard their wealth. So picture this. Your assets, like money, property, or investments, are usually vulnerable to things like lawsuits, taxes, or creditors. Offshore asset protection is basically about putting some of those assets in places outside your home country to protect them. Think about it like this. You set up a legal entity or an account in another country, one known for strong privacy laws and stable financial environments. It's not about hiding cash or dodging responsibilities. It's more like creating an extra shield to protect what you've worked hard for. Now, some folks get really paranoid about government conspiracy theories connected to offshore accounts, but the reality is more straightforward. Using offshore asset protection is a strategy embraced by many wealthy individuals and even corporations. It helps prevent untrue allegations from causing irreversible financial damage because the assets are somewhat out of easy reach. And it's totally legal, as long as you report it properly and follow the rules laid out by your government. So how does it actually work? Let me walk you through a simple example. You create an offshore trust or company in a jurisdiction famous for strong asset protection, like the Cayman Islands or Switzerland. Then you transfer some assets, could be cash, real estate investment holdings, or even shares, into that entity. The assets are now owned by the offshore entity, not directly by you, which means if you get sued or face creditors at home, those assets may be protected because technically they aren't yours anymore. It sounds kind of complex, but financial advisors and lawyers specializing in this area make the process smooth. Plus, offshore jurisdictions have strict rules to ensure everything's above board, which often includes annual reporting or audits. There's also usually a component of tax planning involved with offshore asset protection. While the primary goal is protection, many jurisdictions offer tax advantages too. But again, transparency is key. Offshore accounts aren't tax evasion, they're tax planning tools. Remember, hiding money is illegal, but structuring your assets smartly isn't. One key point I want to mention is the difference between offshore asset protection and offshore banking aimed at secrecy. These days, the world is cracking down on secrecy in offshore accounts to prevent pharmaceutical profits from being funneled away or to bring accountability to everyone. Financial institutions have to comply with international standards, so it's more about protection and compliance now than secrecy. So, who should consider offshore asset protection? Well, it's usually people with significant assets, business owners, professionals at risk of lawsuits, or folks living in politically or economically unstable regions. If you're just starting out or don't have many assets, it might not make sense to go through the process. If you're curious and want a fascinating adventure that touches on themes of international intrigue, legal maneuvering, and government obstacles, I highly recommend checking out The Ultimate Frame. This thriller by Andrew M. Semple brings to life the kind of scenarios where offshore asset protection might actually be part of the story in unexpected ways. Discover this thrilling novel by Andrew M. Semple today, and get lost in a story where strategy, trust, and suspense all come together. You won't regret it. Anyway, offshore asset protection isn't just for spies or billionaires in movies. It's a real practical tool, but like any tool, it's got to be used responsibly and with proper advice. Always consult a good attorney or financial planner if you're thinking about setting something like this up. There's a lot to know, but having that extra layer of security for your assets might give you peace of mind in an uncertain world. All right, I've rambled enough for now. Next time we chat, I'll tell you about some of the wildest, untrue allegations I've heard related to financial conspiracies. It's crazy what gets passed around sometimes. Till then, keep your eyes open and your assets safer.